What's going on, guys? And today I'll be teaching you an easy card trick known as the Chicago Opener. Let's get into it. Now, I first saw this card trick performed by a man named Daryl, and I'll put a link to his performance down in the description below. But let me just show you how I perform the trick. So we have a deck of cards here, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give the cards a bit of a spread, and we'll have one card randomly selected. Now let's say we picked the Ace of Clubs. Okay, now we have the Ace of Clubs here, and I'm just going to go through the deck like this, and just call out stop. Since I don't have a spectator, I'll just stop at a random time. Say here, we'll take the Ace of Clubs and we'll leave it right here, and we'll put these cards right on top. Now we give it a second, just like that. One card in the deck has turned blue. Okay, now if we take a look, there's one blue card right here. Okay, if we look at this card, remember your card was the Ace of Clubs, and that's what the blue card is. Now we'll take the Ace of Clubs, I'll leave it right here. Okay, and we'll try this trick one more time. But this time we'll have a different card selected. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the deck like this, just call out stop, right here. So we have the Queen of Clubs. Remember that card, as I put it back. And once again, the magic wave. And we're going to see that one card, again, has turned blue. Has turned blue. Huh. Now there is one card on the mat that is blue, and it's this one. If we take a look, it is the Queen of Clubs. Let's get into how it's done. Now, getting into how the trick is done, we're going to need a regular red back bicycle deck, or blue back, whichever one you choose, and an opposite color of any one type of card. So I just picked the Queen of Clubs out of nowhere because I wanted to pick the Queen of Clubs. So we have the Queen of Clubs here. This is the blue back one. And we're going to go into the deck and we're going to find the red Queen of Clubs. Okay, so we have the two Queen of Clubs. One is a blue back and one is a red back. So now in the deck, we're going to take the red back Queen of Clubs and we're going to leave it right here. And then we're going to take the blue back Queen of Clubs and leave it right there. So spreading the cards open, we have the blue back Queen of Clubs, the red back Queen of Clubs, and then the rest of the red cards. Now, if you don't know how to spread cards properly, I would not recommend doing this because then the blue card would show here. So you can just have the spectator pick a card from your hand. But if you really want to spread the cards, what I do is I come here, I push this queen back this way, the blue queen. So now when I spread, we don't see any blue cards. So of course it's your preference, whichever one you want to do, but this is the way how I do it. So now let's say a random card is selected, and it doesn't matter what card this is. In our case, it's the Jack of Clubs. Okay, it's weird. I'm getting all clubs. Let me pick something else. In this case, it's the Ace of Hearts. Okay, so now we take the Ace of Hearts, and now what we're going to do is something called a Hindu shuffle. And all it is we take a huge chunk here, like this, okay, and it's like a shuffle. It is a shuffle pretty much. And all we're going to do, we have the blue queen here, is just going to keep on taking cards from the top and putting them in our hand, just like that. And now when the spectator calls stop, we have the blue queen right there. Okay, we're going to take the card the spectator picked, leave it right here, and throw the rest of these cards with the blue queen right on top. Okay, and I like to pause just for a second saying, oh my god, I'm doing some magic, this is crazy, I'm going to blow your mind. There's something, something mysterious and cool. And now when we spread the cards, we can see that there's one blue card here. And now one thing you don't want to do is just take this card out and show it because it's the Queen of Clubs. So what you do is you square up this packet, so everything below the blue card, and you're going to perform what's known as a double lift. Because remember, the card that the spectator picked is right under the blue card. So this is a double lift. I've made a video on it. I'll put a link down in the description below if you haven't seen that yet. So all we're going to do is we're going to flip over. We're going to come here. We're going to count off two cards, 1, 2, and flip them over, showing them as one card. So now they think, oh, the blue card is the Ace of Hearts. Now we're going to flip it back over, remember, and we're going to put this down here. Now the spectator's thinking this is the Ace of Hearts when it's actually the Queen of Clubs. Okay? And now this is very important. This packet has to go on top of these cards. So we're going to square this up and we're going to put this on top. And the reason why is because we have the second Queen of Clubs all the way on the bottom. And that's where we want it to stay. And now one more time, we're going to perform the Hindu shuffle. So we're going to take cards like this again. Just like that. Take cards, take cards. Then when the spectator calls stop, this is pretty much a force because you're forcing them to pick this bottom card, which is the Queen of Clubs. So they call stop, you say take a look at this card, remember it, and once they have it remembered, just close this down. And once again, do your magic effect stuff, whatever it is that you do. And now we say the same thing, one card has turned blue. Now we spread the cards out, and we see that none of the cards are blue. So we ask the spectator, do you see a blue card anywhere in the deck? They say no. But there is one blue card. And that one blue card is the Queen of Clubs. And that's it for the Chicago opener. And the reason I like this trick is because it's very visual and the spectator can actually see a pack of red cards, them picking a red back card and then having it switch up on them turning blue, which makes the trick just so powerful because, you know, they visually see red to blue. And so it's a phenomenal trick. It's very simple to do. I highly recommend it for, you know, beginners who are just starting off doing card tricks. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, tell me what you thought, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, one more take. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? And today I'll be teaching you